where you get the rear of the car done, and you move to bag E, and this is where it forks off between the nitro and the e-buggy. So building the e-buggy, and this is section is kind of like you gotta lay out the screws, but you don't lay out the screws. You kind of can skip this step and move to this step if you're building the e-buggy. This is so nitro's up top, and e-buggy's at the bottom. So this is where I'm at right now. Kind of finally got the center diff going and and you got to get one of the bags out of the box here. I think it's a bag K to get your motor mount. So yeah, and we'll use these 4 screws. Yep. And then you got a wire mount to mount your wires. I got to put in one of these here. So I'm at this point here. I put all the straps and everything over there in the corner. I guess this stuff will meet back later. Got the center diff done. Got the body clips and stuff like that. Now I got the screws laid out. So I'm mounting this up to the chassis here. The GN is the nitro, so I'm not doing nitro. So I'm down here at the E. So I've done the E here. Now I'm E here to mount the side rails on the car. So yeah. Now at the steps of putting on these straps here. Got the electronics tray mounted. Yeah. So we're at this step here. See how this goes. Okay. Or waited to put these on before I mounted the battery tray down to the actual car. There we go. Huh. There we go. Yeah. Got 2 more. Alright, another tip in this is the servo saver. Make sure you thread that screw down till it's 2 millimeters down. This is a good tip. But yeah, make sure you thread that down. I used some vice grips to teeth here and help me thread that down further.
I know this isn't in the manual. I highly recommend doing this. That way these screws don't come loose. But basically, you should try to get.
So here's a real important step that Ryan Dunford done. Helped me out a lot. And I'll link the video down below, but is putting black grease on the washers here that goes up under this. Instructions. Oh, okay. Yeah, putting black grease up on there and around this hole, and that will help hold the washer to the rack. Real good step. And another thing was putting thread lock in all the nuts here. Putting thread lock, even though it's a locking nut, putting thread lock still even down it. So just tips he's giving out here during the video.
So this isn't, really a necessity. It looks pretty. So the very first thing I'm going to do, which I normally forget, so I'm kind of happy I'm remembering, is I'm going to put the body mount on. So I need to go back to 2 millimeter on here. Body mount's keyed So you put it in the key. I'm not going to drive it